Hello, my name is Meg Mutt, and we are, filming part of the Meg Mutt Show. But we have Ann here. Ann knew me when, I took her class when I was pregnant pregnant the first time, new to Rhode Island. And I thought the most interesting thing that you kind of had talked about, so we'll introduce yourself first.
Okay. Ann Sabbagh. I've owned a mortgage company 20 years this year. I know, thank you. Also a licensed financial planner. And when I talk mortgages, I can't help but talk financial planning. And that's why I'm so passionate about the self-directed IRA, which you're going to ask me about today.
Yeah. So, I think the most important thing is just learning how, where to put your money. And I think the most interesting part about the self-directed IRA is that there's huge tax benefits. So let's start with the basics. What is a self-directed IRA?
All right, well, there's a misconception that a self-directed IRA actually, Meg, is something that you take control of your own money and you say, I want to invest in mutual funds, I want to invest in stocks. That's not a self-directed IRA.
Okay.
What you need to do is you transition your money from a current IRA and you transfer it from there to what's a real self-directed IRA. You never touch the money. Now, financial advisors will tell you not to do it. Why? Financial advisors like myself don't make money on any commissions on a self-directed IRA.
Right.
So you're going from point A to point B. When you get over to the self-directed, then you can buy real estate. So yes, you in fact can take the money and go buy real estate anywhere you want. And the real estate is owned by your self-directed IRA. You
Right.
can purchase a property and flip it. The rule is you should hold it a year, because IRAs are supposed to be long-term. So you hold it for the year and then you flip it, and all the money that you make is in your IRA. So the IRA owns the property. It's for the benefit of you, like Meg Mutt, if
Right.
you were to own one.
Yeah.
All the rental income comes into the self-directed IRA. The taxes, the insurance get paid out of the self-directed IRA. So all the same rules apply. You can't take the money unless if you're at a certain age, 59 and a half, you can take it out with no penalty.
Right.
But you have to pay taxes. The best self-directed IRA is a Roth self-directed IRA. And because you don't pay any taxes at any point, even when you retire, because Roth is totally tax-free. A traditional IRA, you would have to pay taxes when you take it out. But owning real estate, you're in control of your IRA. Versus right now, what's the stock market doing?
I don't know. That's why I don't. Yeah.
Right. The rule is that only 2 to 3% of the people in the world know about it. Why? Financial advisors don't make money on it. I cannot tell you how passionate I am about a self-directed. The one that I use, Equity Trust, there's many self-directed IRAs, has $34 billion under management.
That's crazy.
Billion as of today. Obviously, there's a lot of people who have faith in this. And Equity Trust is IRS approved. You know, you have to be careful where you go. There are some scammers out there. So you want to make sure you're with a reputable self-directed IRA. That's very important.
Okay, so we don't have the 401ks,
Okay.
right? So we would use, as a real estate agent, I would do a I would do a Roth IRA.
Well, just to segue a little bit,
Yeah.
every real estate agent should have a SEP. Do you know what a SEP is?
No, yeah, tell us about this.
All right, so what a SEP
this
is,
is
kind of
important.
going off track a little bit. When you're self-employed, you can create a SEP, which is an IRA. What's like a 401k for self-employed people?
Okay.
And it's actually on your
So I
tax
got it.
return.
Right.
It's actually on your tax return. How much have you given towards a SEP? Your accountant should be completing that block for you and should be saying to you, hey, Meg, do you have a SEP? And your answer would be no.
No.
He should then send you to a financial advisor to set up a SEP. So basically, you can put up to about 25% of your net of your Schedule C into the SEP. As your SEP grows, you can convert it, or you can make a SEP self-directed, but I wouldn't suggest doing that.
It's all tax-free.
It's tax deferred.
Okay.
A SEP is tax deferred
Okay.
until you retire.
Which
Tax
is
deferred,
fine.
right? And then you get
Okay.
taxed. Let's say you and my daughter Allison. Let's say she has a self-directed IRA and you have one. Together, you have enough to buy. Let's say this building. Let's say this goes for $600. You have $300.
More
She
than
has
that.
$300. All right. Let's just say $800. All right. She has $400. You have.
Right.
Or let's say you bring in another person your age.
Right.
All right. You can each own a third of this. So your self-directed owns a third, she owns a third, and this other person owns a third. You can do this jointly.
Well, I just wanted to thank Ann for coming and teaching us a little bit about, you taught us a lot, but so why don't you tell us where you're from and how people can contact you?
So Ann Sabbagh, Seacoast Mortgage. I have both my daughters who work with me as well, Allison and Kimberly Sabbagh. You can reach us at 401 844-775-1600. We do all types of residential and commercial financing, private loans, you name it. Anything with real estate, we will help you get into debt, but it'll be good debt. And again, we do owner-occupied, but we really love helping that investor accumulate investment properties and take charge of your financial future versus your financial planner's financial future, and that's what it's about. We're in 5 states, Rhode Island, Mass, Connecticut, Florida, and New Jersey. In Rhode Island, we have our Pawtucket headquarters right on Newport Ave. We're also in North Kingstown over on Post Road, and we just opened up on Thames Street in Newport, Rhode Island.
Congrats.
Come visit us. Yes,
I'll be
Newport.
down there. Yeah, we should do a video down there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You can learn more about a self-directed IRA and how to purchase real estate with it on April 5th at the CBD Relief Center, of course, from 5:30 to 7. And Ann will be there to discuss all of your needs. And call her anytime. And you can call me, Meg Mutt, 609-598-2232. And I'm so glad that you do loans in New Jersey because I'm from Jersey. So we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, Meg.
Thanks.